No, that was a tough one. It's a tough loss, and you look at that game, and we get down early, and then our guys just battled back, and then we were able to get the lead, and then we had it there right. We end up tying the score, then end up getting a kickoff return on us for a touchdown. But you look at the performance of Quentin, and what a great performance he had here tonight. And just offensively, we were able to just match them score by score. And even at the very beginning, I told our guys, I said, guys, we got to settle down with our emotions. We just got to get settled down. And once we get settled down, then we had to start playing. Had to play what we call our dime package, because we tried to match speed with speed, because early on they was getting us outside and they were outrunning us. And so we had to come back and try to match them. But, I love this team. I told that group of guys I love everything about them, and they gave everything they had tonight.
Charlie, we talked all week about, is this a rivalry? Are these the kind of games that turn?
Oh, these are the type of games that make it a rivalry. When you go down to it, and it's 2 minutes to go in the game, you got to match score with score. But in the very beginning, it didn't look like that. But for us to battle back, and it just it eats at you right now just to get that one back.
How important was that series late in the third quarter where Wilcox is open, you miss him, the next play there's a fumble, and then the third play, I forgot, but something happened on the third play too. That was a holding. Quentin runs for a first down, and you get called for holding. How important was that series?
That was a big series, because I think that by then, what did we go? We were up by 1 maybe, or just 6 or something. And then Q, you get Wilcox open, and then the next one you get sacked. Then he scrambles outside, and we get the holding call. But it was just so many plays in that game that could have turned it around, and it's just so tough, just because of the way we battle.
What do you say to a kid like Wilcox when he's so heartbroken?
Oh, he's in there right now, and his heart is truly broken, and it's so hard, because he takes it so hard, and and it wasn't his fault. He thinks it's his fault, but it wasn't. And but when you play and you leave it all out on the field, that's how you feel afterwards.
Charlie, have you ever seen an individual performance like Quentin tonight?
No, I hadn't, and Quentin unbelievable the way he ran the ball, the way he threw the ball, how he just kept getting us out of bad situations. But you could tell he was going to have a good game. Just this morning when we usually do a walk, he was kind of off to himself, and he had a serious look on his face, and you just knew that tonight was going to be his night.
Charlie, you came into this season hoping to win a conference championship. How would you categorize this season now?
Well, we didn't win the conference championship, but we ended up 9-2.
Pleased with that?
Yes.
Charlie, you talked about the number of big plays in that last 2 minutes to kickoff. Is there anything you might have done differently, given the fact that guy has returned?
Yeah, what I do, I have a victory kickoff, and it was 141, but we had covered well, and we had kicked the ball out of the end zone. And on my victory kickoff is a lot of my starters on defense. So what I was thinking is, if I run them down, and then wherever we hit the ball, then they had a minute 40 to go, maybe they would take it. But we had been covering, so I'm sitting there saying, okay, we've covered, we're gonna kick it out, so we'll be okay.
So you didn't run what you might have run?
Yeah, I could have ran my victory kickoff, which was all of my guys on defense. Mm-hmm.
Overall, Charlie, would you say that was one of the best games you've ever been a part of?
Well, it was back and forth, and there at the end, it really it was really good. Just the way both teams battled, you got to give a lot of credit to Central Florida and for them to pull it out. But we had our opportunities, we had our chances. We tied up. We get Quentin finds those are the deep ball there to Solly, and Solly goes in to score. Then we kick it off. Then they break it. Then we kick it. They kick it to us, and we get the ball to midfield. Dearness almost breaks it. And then we throw the ball out in the flat. But, it was just so many plays and so many opportunities left out on the field for us.
Is there one play that sticks out in your mind that you wish you guys had back?
Well, I think about the one with the touchdown that they scored before the kickoff, the one that they went ahead of us. We were in man coverage and just got a miscommunication because we turned 5 loose, and that's third down. And that's the time where we can make them punt the ball, then we get the ball back, and then we have a chance to go drive it.
Did you anticipate McCants having a game like this?
McCants played so well, but that's the way he is at practice. He comes out, he makes a lot of catches, he's really strong, he's hard to tackle, and just a powerful runner.
How tough was their offense? How hard was it on your defense today?
Well, the thing they do is they mix it up, and they have so many playmakers, and there's so much misdirection, and that's why we had to match it up speed with speed. So we with our dime package, and so when we went dime, we went small, but we were able to keep the ball inside in front of us. But they got us on a few option plays there where he made a heck of a play, and Milton pitched the ball out and then on the hit, but. We were able to match it, we just knew it was a big play. We were playing well, then we gave them the big pass, and we knew we couldn't give them the big play. Then they throw the screen pass.
How much progress did you see in your team from first game to tonight?
Well, tonight was probably our best performance we've had all season long, and you did watch us. We got down 21-7, and the guys never quit, and they just kept playing, and then all of a sudden we get a score. And then we get an interception, which was big for us.
Those kids are heartbroken, I'm sure. What do you say to them after a game like this?
Oh, it's tough, and I just told them that I just love their effort, just how hard they battled, which we did, and Quentin's performance was unbelievable.
We've heard so much about the American Athletic Conference getting respect. Does a game like this give it respect?
Oh, and that's the thing. We don't get the respect that we really deserve because, you look at it, you look at the year Central Florida's having, you look at our year, look at Memphis. You got teams that can go play with, whomever, the Power Fives, and we can beat some of those teams, and I feel that way.